Black Oni.
What's up, tubes? It's your boy JBlaze06 here, giving you another video. First of all, I want to talk about the Black Oni t-shirt. It is now available for pre-order. It's through Teespring. Essentially, what Teespring is it's a Kickstarter for t-shirts and clothing. I have the Black Oni design. I've used it in a variety of different places. You can now have it on your chest. You can have it on a t-shirt. You can have it on a hoodie. Or you can have it on a very slim, nice-fitting women's t-shirt. There are only, 17 more days of the campaign, so if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and click on that button to get that. And this is going to be a good way for me to kind of judge where you guys are at with Black Oni merchandise. If you want to see stuff like that, if you want to buy some of my design products. And speaking of pre-ordering, I wanted to talk to you guys about pre-ordering and why I'm probably not going to be pre-ordering too many video games moving forward. And first, I want to preface this by saying that pre-ordering used to be a thing that we did back in the day when games weren't as available as they are now. If you want to get Halo 2, for example, or Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, oh my god, the headaches that came from that game was sold out everywhere. Now, you know, you would go to the store, you would ask the clerk, or you'd call in and see what was going on if they had any copies, and oftentimes, unless you pre-ordered the game, you were not going to get that game, 2 or 3 weeks out. Fast forward to today, and now people are getting incentives for pre-ordering. You can pre-order Destiny, for example, and get all these bonuses. You can get this hover bike extra. And it's essentially a skin. You can get this new weapon. You can get all this other stuff for pre-ordering the games. And in that way, it's pretty cool that you have incentives for pre-ordering games. The downside to that is when you pre-order games, you basically tell a lot of the publishers that their work is done. They're done. They don't have to do anything else. And that's what some of these publishers do. Now, I'm not going to say all these publishers and developers take that approach. There are many that don't. So let's take it, for example, Assassin's Creed Unity released very, very mixed reception. It released with a lot of glitches, a lot of phasing through environmental aspects, a lot of misconfigured faces that are just completely not even anything like a human face. Games like Drive Club, for example, where you would try to go online and you can't get online at all. You can't do any of the challenges, you can't do any of the multiplayer races, you can't set up your clubs, you can't even log into the game in some cases. And then Halo Master Chief Collection, the issues with that are still persisting as well, and people aren't able to get into matchmaking, or if they do, they have to wait 15, 30, 45, sometimes even an hour just to get in. And then when they get in, it's a laggy mess, and then they get kicked out. So there are quite a few developers that are putting out products that just aren't finished, and people pre-order them. People pre-order them with the notion that their game that they're going to be getting is going to be a finished product, and they don't have to worry about it. This sends the message to developers that no matter what they do, if they put out a broken product, people will buy it. And that's the double-sided coin of the situation, right? If you pre-order it, you're not only telling the developer that you're supporting them, you're also getting these pre-order bonuses. It's convenient. You can just go in through Amazon.com, pre-order something in a click, and then it'll be delivered to you. If you have Prime, it'll be delivered to you on the same day, right? Again, the other side of that is you're telling developers that they don't have to work any harder to get your hard-earned money. You're telling them that you don't have to wait for the reports of the issues of the game to come out before you realize, hey, maybe I should wait a week or two on this game, or maybe I should wait until it goes on sale, because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but a lot of the games that are coming out now, they're going on sale very quickly. You can get advanced, I mean, this is obviously a very specific scenario because of, Thanksgiving, Black Friday. You can get Call of Duty Advanced Warfare for $27 from certain retailers. Think about that for a second. I got the special edition of the game. It was like, what, $80, $90? You can get that game for $27. The game came out 3 weeks ago. Just sit with me for a second and think about that. That's a beautiful thing. That is so awesome. And when Call of Duty Advanced Warfare first released on the Day Zero version, I went on there and I had a wonderful time. It was magical. Fast forward a few days and there were just issues out the wazoo. But even then, I was still having a ton of fun with that game. That game is so awesome. But anyway, maybe it's a better idea for us to start thinking about holding off on games, right? I have so many games that are still on backlog from last gen, from PS3. So Ni no Kuni, I still have not finished. Batman, Arkham Origins, Hitman Absolution, Splinter Cell Blacklist. Splinter Cell Blacklist. Still have not finished that game. And, you know, it's really telling because the top games of the year, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, has 4 million sales globally. FIFA 15, 4 million sales globally. Destiny, 3.7 million sales globally. Super Smash Brothers, 3.6. If we take a second to kind of think about Destiny, for example, if they knew prior to their pre-order sales numbers coming in that there weren't going to be that many people really on board with the game, they might have thought twice about keeping those story elements that were completely absent from the game actually in the game. And this is just speculation. We don't know for sure what would have happened if that was the case, but it's interesting to think about that being a possibility. And maybe this is a way for us to kind of wake up and start being more selective on what kind of games we pre-order. For the record, no matter what, I'm going to pre-order Metal Gear, I'm going to pre-order Mass Effect, and I'm going to pre-order Onimusha. Those are the 3 franchises I will keep pre-ordering because those are my shits, and I don't give a fuck. And, you know, let's just take a moment real quick to talk about the US yearly chart. The pre-order chart is in Sony's favor, right? The Order 1866 is now sitting at 131,000 pre-orders. We don't know what that game is going to be like. We've heard from previews that it was pretty boring, but there are 131,000 people here. You have Batman Arkham Knight. That one is 110,000. We have Dying Light. This is 105,000. Kingdom Hearts HD Remix on a PS3, 104,000. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt on PS4. You have 98,000. These are all games that are coming out next year that we have no idea how good they're going to be. And to your credit, you can cancel your pre-order. But what is this telling developers already? You know, I digress. Maybe it's something that we should start discussing a little bit more, seeing why we pre-order games and to see if we can start holding developers more accountable if we don't pre-order as many games. Something to think about. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you have your own thoughts, please leave them down below in the comment section where you can leave comments because it's a section dedicated for that. And press the like button, which is on either side of the screen. I'm not coordinated enough to know where that is. So let me know that you like the video. If you like it a lot, you can share it with your friends and then tell them to buy a Black Only t-shirt. Again, there's a link down below in the annotation, so you could just check it out yourself, see the shirt. It's pretty snazzy. I will be showing off the shirt once it goes into print. Again, I need to make it needs to be a certain amount before it goes into print, so click that pre-order button, even though I just told you about not pre-ordering games. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next episode of J Blaze Online. Game on. J Blaze out.